Alright, here's my ranking for the Cuphead DLC bosses from easiest to hardest. Keep in mind, I'm just ranking them on regular difficulty. If you have your expert difficulty rankings, then feel free to leave them down below. So easiest boss in my opinion would probably be Moonshine Mob, as the only part that gave me a bit of trouble was the first part, but I feel like I can master that pretty quickly. Sixth place I'd probably say is Mortimer Freeze, as the only part that gave me trouble was actually the second phase, but the first phase and the third phase were kind of a cakewalk. The fifth place I'd probably say is the Howling Aces, as again the only part that gave me trouble was the first phase. Every other phase was actually kind of easy, but it was a little bit more difficult. So this one's going to be a little bit of a spoiler, but for fourth place I'll put the Secret Angel plus Devil boss, as that one, there's no other phases other than one, and it's kind of easy to master after you get a kind of pattern down, so I'll probably put it here. In third place, which is the third hardest, I would say is Glumpstone the Giant, as he was actually the first boss I fought in the DLC, and I'd say every part of him is really difficult, even the last part to the second part, first part, everything about him I'd say is difficult, but he is less difficult than the next two. In second place, I'd say is Isler Winchester, as every part of this boss I hate. I don't like biplane levels, I don't like these phases as I think they're difficult, and it took me a long time to beat. But in first place, which is another spoiler, so if you don't want to see it, then click off, Chef Saltbaker. I won't say too much, except for the fact that I hate the first phase, and it took me a long time to even get past that one. Overall, what is your hardest boss, and what is the hardest boss in expert mode in your opinion?